To the grab in the nest that's expanding and fanning the flames of the evil that fanning outlandish assumptions and biased conclusions immersed in a world full of lies and delusions. What you do if you pull back the curtain and someone's controlling the scene? Someone's something you're version of truth. It's not an illusion of poppycock propaganda confusion. What would you do if you pull back the curtain and someone's controlling the scene? Someone's something your version of truth. It's not an illusion of poppycock propaganda confusion. Examine and study the entire picture in every ingredient inside the mixture. Then ask yourself, which of the sides are you choosing? Have you bought into lies or the things you're assuming? What type of role in the game are you playing? And can you explain anything that you're claiming? What's fact from fiction? Is the division of light from the darkness? Make your decision. If you have wisdom, then make it your mission to seek out the truth. Improve your condition. Without a foundation, what's your solution? A floundering fish out of water like sushi. Assuming you're searching for something that's certain, but not even certainly sure you're a person. If life's an illusion that cannot be proven, then why would you trust your own mind for solution? What you do if you pull back the curtain and someone's controlling the scene? Don't you certain your version of truth is not an illusion of poppycock propaganda confusion? What would you do?
Satellite tracking continues.
Okay. Good morning. Let me turn my camera on here. Oh, great hair day. So good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining me. This should be fun, I hope, and hope everyone's going to have fun. I have a special guest today. It's someone that I met from Sweden, and I'm really excited. Her name is Heather Thunderhawk. She's got a wonderful channel. Here she is right there. Good morning, Heather.
Hi, guys.
And I'm super thrilled. You guys are in for quite a treat. I highly suggest you look for her channel and check it out. She's got some wonderful content on there, and really in touch with all kinds of things in the spiritual world, I believe. So welcome, Heather.
Hi. So yeah, the material that we're going to look through today is on my website, which you can find on the right-hand corner and the background picture on my YouTube page, because I had a lot of different music that I used for those videos, so I didn't want to take a chance, and I pulled it all down. So yeah, if you want to look at that material, you'll have to go to my website. So we're going to go look through some of it today together.
Perfect.
And talk about,
And I'll make sure I'll put a link to your site at the end of this. Once
Thank you.
I figure out how to do that. Okay, so I'm going to start with what are orbs. People have heard about them. They've seen them maybe themselves. I filmed some. I was looking for my thumb drive, but it doesn't matter because there's so much out there right now, and you had so many. So, but basically, it's the little white things that are flying around, and people will capture them on photos or they'll capture them in video. A lot of times it's when you're using a night filter. And if you go to mainstream news, which, you know, we all know is garbage, but they describe it as one of the things is backscatter. And when I looked that up, they're just, you know, saying it's dust or water droplets that people are capturing, and they think it's flying whatever, and it's all BS. Well, see, the problem with that is there's so much. I'll start with this video. There's just a lot of pretty much what I captured were all the ones were in home when my house, kind of like this one. And I know Heather's got some amazing ones outside. This one actually isn't one of the better videos. I think it was probably, where is it?
Well, here's the thing.
Here,
they do sharp turns. They do very sharp turns and things. That,
here's a good one.
Yeah.
So we're supposed to believe that that's dust flying around, but, you know, they go in all different directions and they turn.
Yeah. Fantastic that they're showing the ones that are shooting from the bottom and up as well, because that's what I'll be showing you. Wow, that's really great footage. Good stuff going on there.
So we'll take that one down for a second here. And where's that other one?
But the good thing is that I can prove that it's, you know, not dust because it's outdoors as well. And that's what we'll look at.
Okay, so I'm going to share this one. So this is actually Heather's website, and she's going to go over a lot of these things that she's taken of orbs and different types of spirit, or whatever you want to call them, that actually you'll see faces and colors and stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to not share it from my screen. I'll let Heather do it so she can go over some of the photos that she's taken, because they're quite amazing. But so go ahead and pull that one up, and I'll screen share you.
See here. Let's see. Screen share works best. Just share the screen. They're asking me again. I have to pick the window. And there we go. The whole one. Okay, just do it. Thank you. Let's see if this works.
It's working. You're up on the screen.
Yes. Perfect. Okay, so now I'm going to go to my pictures. Oh, this is good. Let's see. Pictures, and where did I put my new map? Oh dear.
We did a great run
I had them up
10 minutes ago.
This is great. I know. This is unfreaking real.
No, it's fine.
Heather, where are they? It's because I did that Windows Media Player. Okay. Okay, there's a screen share one. Sorry about that. Okay, now we're there. All right. So let's start with the orbs, right?
Yes.
Let's do that. That would be, well, those things that are jumping around from the ground and up. And that's what I was trying to talk about before. So
describe what we're looking at.
We'll start with this picture here.
Near your house, and you're taking pictures outside. Is that what's happening?
Yes, and it's in the winter time. So I'm just doing that. And I have to run away from the camera and to get back, you know. So what I'm doing is I am dancing around and laughing and just playing. And the more that I do that and speak and just send like utter joy from my being, then the world starts responding. And as you see, they're going from the bottom and up. And this is definitely not snow.
Yeah, snow usually travels the other way in my experiences. Yes.
Yes, it could go sideways or anything. And they're just, and here you can see, I love it when the camera catches it. So you're seeing it from all sides now. And you're going to see a lot of footage like this on my channel. So I just wanted to share that because when you interact energetically with the world, it's this is its response. And here. Yeah, orbs. I just have so much to go through. I'm trying not to jump around too badly.
Pull up
they're
that
talking about
water. Me earlier
they're
about
talking about water drop.
Yeah, some people are asking if it's snow, but I mean, some things could be snow. But show them that one you were showing me with the two people holding each other with the colors. That was really interesting.
Yes. Yeah. So I'm going to go to the original picture here, and this is what it looks like when I take pictures. And then what I do is I zoom in and look through the picture, and this is what you find. Now you have two people here that are connected. And I said, this is the blue energy is the female side, and this is the male side of the energy. So you have two people here.
It looks like two people
that are interconnected.
Yeah.
They are. There's no doubt about it. And yeah, I just magnified it there a little bit. Oops, sorry. This screen is jumping a little bit too quick. So this is us without the meat suit,
That's fantastic.
is what I'd like to call it.
With no masks.
These are funny. You get these huge. No, I know, right? And I should have pulled up pictures for you, but in the pictures, you will find whole families together. I mean,
Wow.
It's amazing when you start zooming in and looking at your pictures. So yeah, this is not snow. Snow does not do this.
Is any of that
just not
snow,
how
or
the
is it
world
all the
works.
same thing? Was there snow falling at that moment, or was it all just that? Do you remember?
Well, yeah, you can see what's, let's see here. I'm
So
pretty
some of
sure
it
you can
may
see
be it.
natural snow as well.
Yeah. Okay. So it's a mix. So what's that?
Here's
Look
an
at that.
orb.
Okay, that's definitely not snow.
That's an
There's
orb.
no way.
I get lots and lots of them. No. I have a lot of footage on my page where you're going to see lots and lots of orbs, different colors. Just, they're absolutely amazing. And some of them, there's stuff inside of them. So you can see that there's snow falling on me. And I'd like to say that those odd shaped things is what might be snow.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can see little tiny dots, and that would be the snow.
Now show me that one where
But like
it
I
looked
said,
like a big face in the sky, because again, some people are questioning it could be water.
Oh, yeah.
And I understand how that works with the light in the air, but the way these things move, I don't know if you have any video on this, but there are videos like I just showed where they actually move and not like snow or dust type patterns. They actually have like almost like an agenda of where they're going. It's kind of interesting. But do you have that one of that large one?
Of course I do. Yeah, definitely. But, let's see, the large. Okay, what is
Here,
it we're looking
the
for
one
here
that's
that you wanted to see specifically? Was it?
Well, I'll tell you what. I can pull it up real quick. It's on my screen.
Are you talking
here.
about the man?
Yeah, I'm talking about.
Are you talking about the man in the sky?
This one. This guy.
The Billy Idol?
Yeah. And does that have video?
Okay, I can't see what you're showing.
Oh, it's the Billy Idol guy.
No, I'm not sure because I'm not seeing what you're seeing.
No, I'm telling you.
Yeah, is that what we want to look at?
Yeah, if you have that one, I'll drop down. So go ahead.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'll bring this back up.
So we're going to show people first. Yeah. So you let me know when I'm screen sharing again.
You're on. Go ahead.
Okay, so this is the original picture that I took. It's a nighttime one. And then, of course, I noticed that there's somebody here that you can clearly see. So what I did was I used a different lighting program to pull up this thing and that thing here and show you that there's actually a man here. Now, I removed the pixelation in that one, so he's difficult to see. But there's definitely a man here.
That's wild.
Let's see here. It's amazing. So,
look at that.
And I use different lighting so that you'll be able to see. So you'll be able to see this guy. Okay, that one's way too light.
No, it looks good.
It's very hard working with programs. So yeah.
I mean, there's people
I
that
just
have
play
seen
with the pictures.
No, this is keep going. I love it.
He's smiling. He's smiling at me. So yeah, that was a first. Making contact, like that. It was wonderful. It really made me laugh. And so I have him in the video too. But no, I'm just amazed. We are definitely not alone.
Oh no. I totally believe there's other realms, and occasionally
there's a lot going on.
See through them. Even the where is it?
They're looking in on us for sure.
Right. Could be like they say the Watchers or something. Yeah. And we only call them orbs because we don't have any other words really to say what they really are. There's so many different names we can use, but there's different realms. Look at this. This is cities in the sky that people see. This was over China, and I truly believe that once in a while
Yeah.
we get a window into another realm, dimension. I mean, this has happened more than once in different countries where what totally appears like cities just appear.
Well, I think a lot of that, unfortunately, I think it's projections as well. I'm sorry, because they know how to project holograms into the sky. I only basically trust, can you see my screen right now?
I am pulling it back up. Yes, there you are. Go for it.
Okay. So this is a picture I took. It's my house here. Now what I do is I stand outside at night and it's dark and I speak, and I stood there and I said, I have wings and I am an eagle. I said, I have big wings and I'm an eagle, or I'm a bird, a huge bird, and then I put my camera up with the flash on and I take a picture, and this is their response. They formed the Harley Davidson eagle to show me that, well, we're listening and we understand, because I'm sending them pictures by, I was seeing myself as an eagle. And here you have the mist and the orb in the middle. It's like a portal almost. It's fascinating.
And then
they definitely listen. This one, you see this one here. You still sharing my screen, right? So they can see this.
Yes, I am. Keep going. I can see
Is
it. I'm
okay.
also pulling up some pictures.
Look at this one here.
Keep going. Yes.
Okay, no, but I want to make sure they see this, because I can't see you right now.
No, they are.
These are the orbs. Okay, these are the orbs that collect as mists. They are collectively working together, and I call upon them. I literally go outside and call upon them. Do you see here?
What's that?
You have something with wings here. You see this figure here with wings in the corner?
Yeah. Yeah.
This is what people would maybe call angels. And the arms are folded on the chest. So here again, you have somebody coming through. Beautiful, beautiful picture.
That's awesome.
And I changed the lighting in it to help people see better here. Now you can see the angel figure here. So, I mean, there's a reason why everything's been portrayed the way it is throughout history. Now, this energy is responding to me. So when people say that this is demonic or this is scary, I want people to understand that what they're doing, like with the eagle I just showed you that they portrayed for me, is they're reading your energy. They're reading you clearly. So if you have pictures, because you're afraid, and maybe they'll show themselves as skulls. I've seen a lot of skull-looking figures. And they're just trying to, speak by showing what they think you want to see.
Mm-hmm.
I think we haven't shown this. This is the same mist. There's your angel here. Okay? Now look at this mist and look at what's here. Here's a big eye. And you still have that. This is a negative form. I like to look at things in different lighting to see,
Yeah.
So, this is also proving to people that I'm not just making this up. And that's tone mapping. It makes it very difficult to see. Here's your mist, and here's your shooting stars, people. They're shooting from my roof and up. Picture. And here's something very strange in the background as well. It's beautiful. Another mist that swoops in and has fun. See if I can find my favorite one. It looks like an animal that's running. Okay, you have a mist here as well. And this is, what do you call it? It's not raining. What do you call it? It's a mist. There's just a mist in the air.
Uh-huh.
That's all it is. So, and you can see when I tone map it that there's a figure in it as well. So yeah, I was going to say that we can interact with the water in the air. That's what they're doing here. They're having fun. They're shooting up and down and every which way. So I was speaking to the mist and I said, can you do something? Is water sentient? I said, can you do something? And it did. It shoots straight up. It was just hanging there in the air and then it just did this.
So I've never seen anybody that interacts like you can with these. This is awesome.
It's beautiful. I mean, they're beautiful points of light. Everything is sentient. And this whole world is electricity, or we are electricity, or whatever you want to call it, electromagnetic. But we're electric, or the whole world's alive. And the living waters, I keep thinking about, you know, when they say they separated the waters from above and below, but look at this when you have jellyfish in the air between my trees. It reminds me of the movie Avatar, when those things float down and sit on his arm. It's just like, you know, it's beautiful. So we are living in water. It's just not as dense as the water in the sea, you know. So yeah, water. So you just asked me. So this is just on my screen. I got water on the lens, droplets that I didn't see. But yes, there's this one here. I asked if they would show themselves. If the light angels, as I call them, would show themselves, and they did. So you can literally ask, you know, sometimes this was when I started, I would just take, you know, put all the things I find in the screen into one picture. So yeah, the clouds that were watching me have eyes.
Yeah, I've seen a lot just in the clouds. There's all kinds of faces. I know as a kid, you know, you look up on the grass and you go, oh, there's an elephant, there's a cow, but I'm actually seeing faces and stuff just like this.
Absolutely.
That look down at or stare at you. It's really fascinating.
What it is. And they'll tell you that it's not that, but it is. I have the live footage and everything.
Yeah, I did in fact, maybe I'll have to post that one time. I took a song. There's a gentleman on this community named Christian Knapp. He does amazing songs. A lot of talent in this community, really is. And I took one of his songs, and I believe it was Sirius. It was super bright, and I played his song.
Yeah.
And while it was playing, the star was like pulsating to it. It's really cool.
Oh, yes. And actually, we've had that discussion that we think that we're each connected to one of those stars. That's what our silver cord is. I wanted to share this also, now that we're talking clouds, the footprint in the cloud here, a literal footprint with toes.
That is totally looks like a footprint.
And I think that, you know, when we are speaking and interacting, that they will literally do stuff because they know that you can see.
Yeah, like I said, this one they was actually dancing to the song, kind of. So that's cool.
I think this one here. Okay, this is, yes, there is a little man that's standing here, and he's got his nose pointed to the right.
Let me...
He's standing here, and he has a little girl on his arm or something here. These are a little bit more difficult to see.
Yeah.
But there you go. This is just one of my favorites. This mist, I have it pixelated. You can see it has a leg and one, it's running forward. Wow. It's almost, I mean, really, it's beautiful. It's just,
that's wild.
It is. It's amazing. And they know that I love animals and nature. So of course, you know, they're going to just do the most amazing things. So yeah, this is my dragon, I call it. Looks like a dragon coming from the sky. This is the original picture. So all these orbs are working together. Oh, this is just funny. I have to share this. I was working in the city and I was just, everything was showing itself. I mean, you can't make this up. So these lamps, they were following me the whole way. They have eyes on them, and they're not headlights that you buy. They actually have eyes, and they're looking at me and following me. It just cracked me up so bad. And then finally, I just tried to take some screenshots of it.
They look like two faces. That's funny.
I know, and they actually are. I mean, these are lamps. They are definitely not. And I could see them looking at me, and I was just laughing so hard. And I get a lot of stuff like that. And this here, you know, when people talk about fairies, this is the original picture. It's right there.
That one's
there you go. That's where you get the storybook, the Fae and stuff from. This is, and you can see, just like in the light angel I showed you, it's connected upwards on its head.
I'm trying to see that one. That one's hard for me to make out.
Is it? It's got a nose and an eye. It's going sideways.
Oh, looking to the side. Okay.
Yeah.
Huh.
And here it is unpixelated. You can see the eye, and you can see it's got a little ear, a bumpy head, a beautiful eye, and a nose and a mouth.
And you know, some people are. I'm looking over the chat a little bit. Some people are questioning if they're demonic and stuff. You know, honestly, to be perfectly honest, we don't know. No one actually knows. It's all a theory. However, anything that I've ever interacted with, even just regular people, there's something about an energy that you just feel. And I can feel negative energies coming from something, or I can feel positive, or I just don't feel anything at all. So I can't say it's all demonic or they're all angels or whatever. I mean, we honestly don't know. We just know that there is some other type of entity, spirit, whatever you want to call it, that has a way of showing itself or interacting with us. And we just, I don't believe, have the apertures to open up enough to see this other world. Occasionally we do. That's my theory. What do you think?
I think it's sad that, you know, when people don't understand, they naturally think it's demonic because they've been taught that is indoctrination.
True.
By the way, there's an eye here. That's total indoctrination because we're not supposed to be looking at that according to the controllers. And that's really what it's all about.
And there could be, show me that one with the 3 people. That one's cool. But there could be both. I mean, there's obviously in all realms, there's good and bad. There's good and evil. There's positive and negative. I mean, that's the only way energy works, is to having both. So it's not to say that some of these entities can't be demonic. They're out there.
Yeah, that's oversimplifying it, though, because what interacts with me nicely might not do it with you. It has to do with your heart.
Oh, it's about, yeah, that's like everything else, I guess. It's intent. And so what you're
Absolutely.
drawing in is what you're creating, you're asking to show itself.
Absolutely.
And yeah.
Because that is universal law. You will attract what you are yourself.
Yeah.
And we haven't been taught. Yeah.
And I can't even say this word. No, we're not, and we're not anything that we say. It's not any attack on anybody in this chat at all. These are our thoughts, our opinions. This is why we did this show. But I'm open to all ideas and thoughts, and I definitely do believe that there is more than just positive energies out there. Are negative ones too. So
Well,
no,
of course, but I'm saying that
I'm agreeing with what's going on in there. Absolutely.
Yeah, I just find that people are they're so used to all this negative. Everything's bad. All the movies are mostly about bad things happening, and everything's portrayed in one way, and it's usually not for the better.
I did a show with Rose about birds, and I truly believe that crows, in my mind, are potentially just angels that we can see. And Hollywood and everyone's always made the crow look so evil. And everything in this world that they've taught me is really the exact opposite. So if they tell me that the crows are evil, I started looking into them. Well, what do? They chase away all my predator birds, so it keeps my chickens and my little dog safe, although he thinks he's a big dog. And they what do they say? If you get more than one crow, it's a murder. You know, if you get more than one raven, it's a conspiracy. I mean, if they keep putting things and making them sound evil, they want us to not look at it. And I'm not saying I would ever want to delve into anything dark, but if these spirits and sprites and whatever exist, it doesn't mean that they're necessarily all good or all evil. I think there's a mix, just like anything, just like humans, just like everything in this realm. That's my thoughts.
Well, everything's created with its purpose. I mean, to say that the creator didn't know what it was doing is kind of, I don't know. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. I mean, what I'm photographing is the world, the living world. How do they think the winds move? How do you think everything comes about? You know, when I hear a high tone in my ear and the wind comes in and I take a photograph, well, then I get to see those lights that are shooting by that look like fireworks. I mean, this is God's creation, right? I mean, really.
Look at that
picture. If everything was bad.
How can you not say that that's some type of entities? I mean, that's
I keep thinking of the three wise men. That's a joke, though. That in the middle here is an energy. That's an energy that they're creating between them.
That could be the whole 6 feet. You know, we do have an energy field, and then I think most people say it only goes about that far, and that's maybe why they're keeping us apart that far. But you can see where two energies come together. To me, I go biblical on it. It's like when there's two or more, Jesus is with you, and there he is right there, or some form of the Holy Spirit. In my mind, again, I'm making this all up. Some people may say that's a lens flare, but I don't think so. This is, again, my conjecture on my show.
Yeah. This isn't a lens flare. I mean, you can obviously see that there are two men here, or two people. And they look
like the Monster drink too. Someone said, "Keep going." Sorry.
Yeah, and also but see, there we go again with the demonic junkies. I mean, we're supposed to be looking at things in our way,
right?
But we've been programmed to see it and connect it with bad things all the time.
And we know Monster Energy drink does have some supposed things about that are evil, and so why not take something that exists for real in our natural world and make it a symbol and say it's demonic? So
of course,
which is first, the chicken or the egg? You know what I mean?
Yeah, the sun symbol. Now it's all demonic. This is the same picture, only it's a negative form, pure negative form, nothing else. I just changed it to negative to show people that you still have, these beings. This is not me, placing something into a picture. And these are beautiful. You can see the energy to the sides of it as well. They're shooting up right next to me in my veranda. I just opened the door and said, "Hey, what's up?" So yeah, I don't know how anybody would figure that to be demonic. I'm just saying. Look, if people want to see the world in a certain way, they're going to see it that way. And I try to show them, why would this angel show itself? I mean, that's not bad, but we're taught that angels look like this. So, this has brought a lot of joy to people that have lost people. This here has a face in it and it looks scary. But to me, it doesn't bother me.
Mm-hmm.
It's giving itself a face. A lot of times I say, well, you appear in the way that you would like to show yourself. Because I think that it's more fun to see what they want to look like.
Yeah. And
But,
to me, there's a huge difference between this and trying to like talk to spirits and bring them forward. No, all you're doing is just going outside. You're seeing things in the sky and going, all right, you want to show me something? Show me something. I do it all the time with animals. For some reason, birds seem to like come around us and almost like, I mean, to me, they are talking to us. And so I'll talk to them too. And it's funny because some people think that's nuts or whatever, but why not? Why shouldn't we be in touch with, if everything was created by God, he wouldn't say to us, okay, but just don't talk to the birds because people think you're nuts, or don't talk to the plants, or don't thank the chickens for the eggs that they've donated to you. Or even when I grow things in the garden and I have to like pull leaves off of lettuce and stuff, I thank it because it has a life force too. And just because that we were given dominion over the beasts and the plants and stuff doesn't mean we have, excuse my language, doesn't mean we have to be dicks about it. And if someone's giving us something, we need to thank them. If you go to someone's house and they make you dinner, you always thank them and say, thank you for such a wonderful time. Of course, nowadays, I guess you have to do a protest because you're not letting them eat up. But in any case, when you go over to their house for a protest, you thank them for their hospitality. And so when I do that and I take things out of the garden, I thank it. And I know that sounds nuts, but I don't care because I believe that's getting in touch with
that's
more of
the
God's
way
creation.
to do it.
So if you ask these things to move around and show you something and they decide to do it, I don't see that as demonic. I really don't. If you sit down and you do spells and you do some kind of witchcraft, that's different. But I'm talking about where you're just outside talking to nature. There's nothing wrong with that, and I encourage it. In fact, people should take their shoes off and walk around on the grass more often than we do and get grounded and feel nature because we don't. So
exactly. And definitely. So I guess I pretty much went through some of these pictures here. So there is where is it? I find really funny things as well. But this is my bamboo bush. And you can see that there's a being in it. It is. It's beautiful. And you can see the eyes very, very clearly.
that's wonderful.
So I'm saying that I have a lot on my interdimensional photography. Just beautiful. And this is just hilarious. This is the original one here.
Because see, that's more of
and
our
then I zoom in,
indoctrination.
right?
More of our indoctrination too is that you can't
Here.
possibly be seeing faces in nature and clouds. But there's a whole other realm to this that we don't even
course you can.
understand.
Look at this. Now, this is what I call a portal. This is something you'll see a lot. You recognize when you start zooming in and looking at things. And you can see the eye here. So, and then I look down to see what is this communicating with. I mean, it's freaking adorable. It's like out of a children's book. There's this little figure with two eyes and his eyebrows are raised. Little funny thing, right?
That's awesome.
And these two they're talking to each other. I mean,
There's all kinds of conversations going on in your garden. Isn't that great?
It's freaking hilarious. This is, I mean, the world it's fun and beautiful. So yeah, I think we've gone through quite a lot, you know.
And you know,
Like I
another
said,
thing,
the mists are amazing to me, and I have tons of.
you got some great
Yeah.
pictures. I was gonna show real quick. Let me pull something out, and I'll
Oh, this
show.
is nothing compared to my site.
Well, no, I will keep going on it. We've got a little
Yeah,
more
I'll
time.
stop screen sharing.
Well, real quick, I'm gonna bring up.
I'm gonna share.
Because this is
Okay, so
another
now I
thing that I
stopped
really.
my screen share.
No, that's fine. This is another thing that I really am having
Is that
trouble
okay?
trying to. Yes. So people are capturing sprites, and it's usually like this during a lightning storm. So, oops, where to go?
Oh yeah, that's so awesome. That is really neat.
See if I can find where it is. Well, look at that's not it. Okay, it's right here. It is. That I
Oh, that's
still
so
have
beautiful, isn't it?
no idea what these are because it's really like kind of lightning shooting up. There's so many
It's
theories.
electrical discharge.
Yeah, I've been pulling all kinds of research on this, and there's so many different theories of what it is. Most of them, there are people
Well,
that believe in NASA and space, so it's really hard to even discern exactly what they
no,
are.
it's the electrical warfare that they're doing. They're creating all kinds of things now that we haven't really had before. There's no doubt about it. The electrical discharges, and I live near a military base, and I could hear, and all of a sudden I could feel, right? They were creating something. An electrical storm came that just went on for hours. So they're doing stuff. This is not natural.
Yeah.
Our whole atmosphere is electrified now because of all the NEXRADs and all these things that they're working with. I mean, they are literally screwing up everything, the skies, the weather, and it's all so highly electrified now that they can do whatever they want, and it makes for a very interesting sky, obviously.
Right?
That's not natural. That's not natural. That's not the stuff that I'm doing. But yeah,
no, I thought I'd add that into it because I found it fascinating because they always connect the two. And like you say, the pictures you're showing me, they seem so organic and like faces and things flying and stuff. And then the sprite thing, it's like you can see it's almost like they're attacking, and maybe that's something bouncing off the firmament, or I don't know. These things will actually never have the exact answer until wherever it is we're supposed to end up, I guess. But for now, it's really fun to look into these things and try to figure it out. So,
well, yeah, definitely. I mean, like I said, our skies are. And when I was a child, it took forever to see an interesting anything. And mostly the skies were clear, and then you'd have these little cotton clouds. And then when a storm came in, you were all excited because finally something was happening, but it came and it passed. It's not like today. But this is, there's a lot of things going on right now. So it's very fascinating to watch.
So you also have, let's see, I'll pull this up. This is on your site. Let me bring this one up. Yeah, I was spending hours on your site looking at all your pictures. They're really cool. And then where is
Thanks. Oh, I've had a lot of fun. I have interdimensional photography. I have things sticking out, looking at me from behind somebody's gravestone. And then I walk around it to show that there's no trees, no nothing behind it. And it looks like a stick figure. So what are you pulling up right now?
I was trying to pull up this video. It's a really cool picture of the moon, but I was seeing if you had captured. Here we go. Okay, so this is just who do you call him? Billy Idol, I guess.
Yeah, he's got that kind of hair, It's probably not hair, but hey.
But is there actual video on here?
No.
Okay,
I don't have filming capabilities at night. Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah, a lot of mists and stuff. So I just try to show the original picture and then show people when you change the lighting what you can see.
Yeah. They shine when they want to be seen.
Yeah, there's a little heart there. Oh, they're so cute. I mean,
look at that.
But yeah, I have quite a lot of orb pictures incorporated into my stuff. I think I was sitting on the roof of my house taking these one evening.
So have you always had this going on around you,
No,
seeing a lot of orbs and stuff, or is it just since
no,
you've been
no.
at this house?
So I was going to say that a lot of the things that happened that helped me wake up to these things, it was when I was home from work as a building painter. I was out of work one winter. And so I found Go For It Randy, his channel is called. And he was showing me from Arizona. You know, he was taking all these amazing photographs of orbs. And so I think he talked about how to do it. And then I went out and started doing it. And what I want to tell people is all you have to do is make an appointment. So in the beginning, when I started, there was only one or two. And I said, well, I'll see you tomorrow night. I'll be here at the same time. And I went out at 9 o'clock and then I did it again. And I kept doing this, showing that. And they're like, yeah, she means business here. I guess we can show up, you know. And then, woohoo, it just started flowing because I was, you know, showing that this is my intent. And then I would speak and say that, please show yourself. I think it's time for the world to know. I want to share you with the world. Is that okay? And they would just shine.
That's
you know,
fantastic.
they don't have to. They don't have
No.
to show up for your camera if they don't want to. It doesn't matter what you use. They'll just not show. So, but now I just go out and connect. And I find that I connect with everything. I just keep making it bigger and bigger and bigger. And now I haven't done it for a while, so now I have to work again. Same thing with the Sasquatch. I found that. And
Now wait a
then
minute, we haven't even discussed that. We could do an entire show just on that. I'd actually love to get Karen B involved because she's seen them too. We've had them in our area and they've left gifts for us. And I know people that's a touchy subject. You know, it's so funny. People in the quote truth community, oh, we can talk about anything. Oh, you're talking about Sasquatch? Okay, you guys are crazy. We're out of here. You know, it's like there's certain trigger things that people aren't allowed to listen to. I listen to it all, you know. I don't have to believe in things that other people believe in or do things that they do, but it doesn't mean I'm not going to listen to other things they have to say if there's interesting information there.
You said something interesting, though. You said you found a passage in the Bible about the hairy guy not getting the throne to something.
Yeah, that was Jacob and his brother Esau. And Esau came out first. They were twins. And in fact, Jacob was holding on to his leg as they pulled him out, supposedly. And Esau was completely covered in like reddish fur hair.
What does that sound like?
Yeah, exactly. And but because of that, I believe, I mean, again, I'm just putting my own thoughts into what I've been reading. And what I believe is because of the Nephilim blood or whatever it is, God didn't want him to carry on that. So there's a whole thing where Jacob kind of deceives his brother and he sort of steals all of that, and he becomes the person that's going to take over. And Esau, he gets his own land and he's off on his own. And Jacob's actually really worried about meeting him again because he figures he's just going to kill him straight up. And when they finally do end up meeting again after however long it was, they embrace and they're brothers, and it's wonderful. And what I take from that is there is definitely people that have this gene in them. And whether they become, you know, giant Sasquatches or just hairy men, it doesn't make them evil. Again, everything.
No, actually, they're probably way far ahead of us on a lot of things.
Yeah.
So that's the thing, you know. They're not just apes or whatever people say. Yeah, it's really interesting that, you know, again, if you don't recognize something as yourself, all of a sudden it's this or that or evil. It's like, come on, they're obviously super intelligent because they're not doing what we're doing, and he's just saying.
If you look into I like to call them forest people because Bigfoot is fun.
Exactly.
You know? It'd be like someone calling someone a big ass or Bigfoot. You know, it's not fair. You know, my dad
sent me Sasquatch or woods people. That's kind of what I use.
Well, my dad sent me a funny commercial. It was like one of the insurance companies, and this gal's talking to a Sasquatch, and she said something. And she calls him Bigfoot, and he looks at his foot, and then he goes, huh, why are you calling me that? My name's Daryl, you know? So it's like,
that's funny. I haven't seen that.
so I try not to call them that. And once I found out, I've been watching a lot of people have looked into it, not like the Bigfoot hunters and stuff. Screw that. I'm talking about real people that are interacting with them. And apparently, supposedly, again, these are all theories, that they can work through portals or some type of cloaking or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
And I've been reading over my lifetime that guy that wrote the book Missing 411, which is fascinating if anyone hasn't read it. And
David
it's about how,
yeah,
where these kids disappear and this, that, and the other. And people have always said, oh, well, Bigfoot's like capturing and killing children. There's no evidence of any of that. And anytime anyone's ever actually got a Bigfoot on footage or actually interacted, they're always running away or escaping.
Yeah.
They don't want to. How many stories are there of Bigfoot killed this man yesterday? You know what I mean? It never happens. So
actually, there's a story on one of my channels that are Bigfoot related. He's put up a whole story about someone that interacted with one his whole life, basically. And that Bigfoot actually killed his own kind to save him. So I'm saying that naturally, if somebody has a gun and they're approaching you, I don't see why that Sasquatch shouldn't kill you. I mean,
yeah, well, that's true.
We approach everything with violence. I mean, the hunters do. I mean, if you're a hunter, then please, you're going to be hunted. You're putting out exactly what you are. I'm just saying, you know.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
If you're going to do that, if you have to eat, you know, there's certain times when you're definitely allowed. We have dominion over the animals. That's why we're not one of them. We're God's creation. We're separate. But it doesn't mean you just go around and kill everything. But if you're starving and you need to eat, and this is the way you get food, well, then kill it in a humane way, and thank its life for giving you life. The whole bit, you know. We have to respect nature if we want to be respected in it.
I mean, they literally go out to hunt because they think it's fun.
Yeah.
And that some people boast that they've killed these woods people. And I'm like, that horrifies me.
Yeah, because think about it. What if what's his name? Daryl. What if he showed up and kicked open your door and you're watching televised vision and he kills you? I mean, that's the same thing. It's like if we go into the forest people's houses and we're shooting for them or we're trying to capture them. That's like, we're the evil people again. You know what I mean? It's like, don't do that. What we've done is we've actually put out gifts and we've gotten things in return. It's pretty wild. I haven't seen it this year. Yeah, I haven't seen them this year. That is because I believe they're social distancing, or they're just, you know, they think we've all lost our minds or something, you know.
Well, they probably think right. I don't know why they'd want to interact with us. Just saying. But I have right next to me. I just walked there yesterday. I just laugh and I talk to them because I know they're there. I mean, they built structures right up to my home. It's amazing, and sometimes, you know,
we have this one path that I walk every day, so it's not like. And there was it probably was at least maybe, I don't know, 5-foot pole or something that was impaled into the ground, easily about this much, and I went up to it, and so there's one of two theories. Either there was a wind that snapped this branch and it shot into the ground.
5,000 feet.
Yeah, which could happen. However, the branch was completely stripped of all bark, and both the ends were worn. So it would have had to have broken off and then sat up there for a length of time and then come down with enough force to do that. Or something or someone jammed it into the ground, and it was obviously been used or older because it had been worn. And so what I did is I took it to my chicken coop and I stuck it in there, and now they use it. So I can take it.
It's like, thanks for the stick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So no, we should do one definitely on them. I'd love it.
I photographed and I made some videos. So I have a few on my on my YouTube site. So
well, let's do another show and we'll talk about it, because I have a photo of a footprint that I got and then some other things that they've done around our area. So that'd be awesome. I'd love to do that.
Yeah.
All right. I think we kind of touched a lot about about sprites and orbs and whatever. I hope we, at least got people interested and maybe looking into it. Definitely check out Heather's channel. She's on YouTube, Heather Thunderhawk, and she's also has her own personal website. And I'll do my best to put those both in the link here. Maybe I can post it right here.
There's a guy in Australia that literally interacts with orbs, and fantastic stuff. So I'm going to try to send you that, his website, so you can put that up there too. He's amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, that's going to blow your mind. Okay.
This is your website I'm putting in here. And then I'll grab your YouTube channel real quick here. And then I think if there's anything else we needed to cover on your
no, I'm just going to share this. I'll put it on my page too, and I'll try to link that man in Australia I'm talking about. You have to see his stuff. He literally is holding his hand, and it's just there, just like the stars do. It's just all different colors going like this, and it stays with him. He's amazing. So, okay. I thank you for having me. This was really fun.
Yeah, and if you ever want to do one like on yours, I'll be happy to go over there too. And I'll talk with.
I should try that.
I'll talk with Karen and see if she wants to do something on Sasquatch or something. Because again, very few people talk about it, and it's really fun to have somebody that actually wants to talk about it and actually has experiences. So that should be fun too.
It's just the world is so much better when we know about this. I'd given up on it. I was tired of everything, and then I started this, and it works. There's more. We have more to learn.
We do. We got so much to learn. Well, thank you so much, Heather. I really appreciate you being here. Take care.
Thank you. What do I do? What do I do? Do you shut it or I shut it?
You'll disappear from the screen, and then hopefully I'll just put on a little music and we'll be done. So
okay.
Well, great talking to you. All right. And then I'm going to try to do this as best I can. Rose said that I need to say I am the master at this, and so I am. So, okay. Thank you, everyone, for being here, and have a great day.
Sections of grabbing the nest that's expanding and fanning the flames of the evil that planning outlandish assumptions and biased conclusions. Lies and delusions. What would you do if you pull back the curtain and saw who's controlling the scenes? Are you certain your version of truth is not an illusion of poppycock propaganda confusion? What would you do if you pull back the curtain and saw who's controlling the scenes? Are you certain your version of truth is not an illusion of poppycock propaganda confusion? Examine and study the entire picture and every ingredient inside the mixture. Then ask yourself, which of the sides are you choosing? Have you bought into lies or the things you're assuming? What type of role in the game are you playing? And can you explain anything that you're claiming? What's fact from fiction? Is the division of light from the darkness? Make your decision. If you have wisdom, then make it your mission to seek it.
You know what? If anyone's still here, I know I was doing the ending here, and I think I'm still here. I totally spaced this. I promised someone I would share their orb pictures, and I totally blew it. So let me see if I have them here. I'll try to pull them up somewhere here. Let's see. Can I do this? Sorry. I know, Rose, I'm supposed to be better at this, but hey, I'm still figuring this out. There's my dog. Okay, here it is. Hopefully I'm sharing this. Let me see. Share screen.